Coach Moo, Top Flight Sports Performance. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Nike Free Metcon 2. It's another trainer, and there's a lot that I like about this shoe. So let's get started. Outsole. It's very flexible, and on both sides, on the inside and outside of the outsole, they extend up for lateral movement, which I think is phenomenal. They've got these different shaped elements that a couple are raised for whatever, if you're sprinting or you're doing agility work, moving forward or back. I think they're solid. Upper is mesh. Lacing is solid. I will say I have a narrow foot, so the fit was a little loose, but other than that, it was good. So it's not as tight as, say, my Jordan React Havocs, which are very form-fitting, or even the Super Rep 2. That was a more snug fit. This had some play in it, so if you have, if you're a tweener, you don't have narrow feet, but you have wide feet, this would be a great shoe for you as well. Doing something a little different here today. So agility. Overall, I really liked it. The cushioning I thought was good. So there is obviously more cushioning on the back end than on the front end. So when I was doing ladder work, there were a couple times where I really hit hard and pushed off. I could feel the ground. So that's a personal preference. I like more cushioning in the forefoot because I spend a lot of time there and not a lot on the back end. So if you're like me, that might be problematic. It wasn't, actually, there's only one part of the drill or the work that I was doing where I really felt it. Otherwise, it was fine. I think this would be great for doing some sprinting. It's definitely a step up from the Metcons. I really feel like there are the standard Metcons that are for people who spend a lot of time lifting weight. This is more of a shoe for people who do sprinting, plyos, agility work, and still want to get into the weight room. So the drop is a little bit higher than the Metcons. However, when you're doing those other things, you need some cushioning, so that kind of makes sense. Plyos, a lot of people don't really realize how much ground reaction force there is when you're jumping. It could be 10 G's, which is 10 times your body weight, depending on what you're doing. There was a drill I was doing, it was 30 times my body weight. So the cushioning for plyometrics is totally different than it is for lifting, than it is for sprinting, than it is for agility. However, as you'll see in the video, the cushioning was fine. I didn't have a problem with it. So I think it's great. Is it React? No, it doesn't have to be React. For you to get good cushioning, it is a foam outsole, so you are getting cushioning and probably just a little bit of energy return. Again, if you're lifting, you don't want that type of support and cushioning. So I really think it's kind of a union of all the things that you want if you are a true cross trainer. So agility, solid. Weightlifting, solid. Sprinting, great. Plyometrics, solid. As I was wearing it, I thought, okay, this would be a shoe that I definitely would wear if I didn't have, some trainers that actually have that React. But overall, for general utility, this is a great shoe. Also want to just take time to thank everybody who has watched the videos, you've shared it, you've subscribed, you're responding. I am just grateful and encouraged and inspired, and I will continue to do the best that I can to help you with your shoe buying decisions. It's a big deal. You know, you spend a lot of time in your shoes. You want it to be a good fit, and you want to feel good as you do things that you enjoy. So anyway, thank you again. Please keep checking back. I will have more content. And as always, win your day. Talk to you soon.